that asshole to dance this. Jarvis.
Rooster top cheese.
You want to dance this? You want to dance this? Going up near the creek?
I'm telling you, you gotta go easy. You'll be falling out that golf cart now. Tell him.
Still out there wild and free.
Oh, whoa.
I drink tequila all
Look at all
around.
that tobacco you put in there.
Say boys, here's to her memory.
Watch out, Dean. I done got him on. He done drank half a bottle. Creekwater has sponsored my channel for about 6 years now. And what I do, they're good people, man.
Yes, I know better now.
Creekwater's good people. Wow. More than that.
Mr. Jones? Mr. Jones? Yeah. Hey, old Hammond. What do you know? Would you sign my guitar?
Oh, hell. Hey, just don't get on the floor. Don't kneel down like you used to.
Have you had a decent day, Rooster?
Yeah, it was a good day.
How long has it been since you've pulled all the equipment out, the guitar, and picked on it?
About a year.
About a year.
I fooled with it over the house a little bit, just the guitar.
Just to keep the dust blowed off?
Yeah, I keep the dust blowed up. Keep my fingers limbered up.
Man, I hate that. So how long in the playing does it take for them fingers to start kind of?
They won't. They'll be like that always.
Always.
Yeah. They told me they put two shoulders. You put one shoulder in and had to take it out and put a new one in. And just cut all them nerves, and numb my fingers down here, come around, and then these two here, not bad. They kind of work them out, but these over here.
So you've kind of just gotten used to it.
Yeah.
Man, I can only imagine. Now, if you don't mind the question, how old are you, Rooster?
I'm 88 years old.
88. You just had a birthday here
Yeah,
recently?
July. I'm going on 89.
Man, I'll be honest with you. There's times I know I'll make it that far, and there's other times I just, it's like, man, I could only hope to make it to dang near 90 and still be doing everything you do. Guys, there's not many times I'm going to talk much. I'm interested in what Rooster has to say here. I have a few questions for him, but I will say this man will outwork people my age. I mean, he still rolls around in a truck with a trailer, with a mower, and mows half the properties in this county and the county next to it. He stays working. Don't let nothing stop him. Takes a drink of water and keeps on going. I commend you for it, Rooster.
Yeah.
I really do. Now, I mean, what's kept you in Kentucky? What? You said you're from here. You've been here your whole life.
Been
What's
here.
kept you here?
I just didn't go nowhere.
You've never really traveled much?
No, I've been to Florida and Myrtle Beach, stuff like that, but just a week, a vacation, something like that. But I don't know, I born that down here. That down here, the Rose Dollar Store.
Yeah.
Down in that bottom down there, an old brick house. 1933.
Long before a dollar store was there.
Oh, yeah, that dollar store, wouldn't even thought about it.
Did you ever think of Dollar General being in that field? They know where to put them. They know what field. They find the field, they put them there.
Yeah.
That place stays so busy, it's like a Walmart in there every time you go up there. So you have probably watched, just all of this change.
Yeah, it's changed. Everything's changed. Carrollton ain't nothing like it used to be. I used to go down there when I was a kid. My mom and them, we would go down to town on Friday and Saturday night, and she'd have to hold her hand down at Carrollton to keep us getting lost in the crowd, walking on the sidewalk.
Really?
Many people were there. Now you go down the Stand Middle Road, now won't get run over for a half hour.
Yeah, I can even
don't see people down there no more. They had 3 shows down there, 2 shows, and 3 or 4 barber shops, and 25, 30 bars. And hell, they ain't got none down there now.
Gone quiet.
It's gone.
It has kind of stayed. This has always been, in my life, this has always been like the middle ground between Cincinnati and Louisville.
Yeah.
My dad and I did a few jobs in this area. I had some friends that had family down here, and it's almost like it's always just been right there. Like this place could thrive, and something keeps it from it. I don't know what it is.
I'm between here to Louisville and Cincinnati as far as I go.
Yeah.
That's where I've been.
It's probably, I don't know, man. You get out on these roads, people run you off of it just to get to work a minute quicker, and you get away from home.
Oh, yeah.
Sometimes it gets hard to get back, especially when the truck breaks or anything like that happens.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, your truck and your mower been doing good on you?
Yeah. Ain't had a bit of trouble with it.
I'm telling you all.
Oh, I had trouble with my mower a little while back, but that's...
Heck, that had you down about a week or two, didn't it?
About 2 weeks.
And had to play the game of catch up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as far as, I know you like playing your music. I know you like, messing with that equipment, and you've been doing that a long time. What else do you do to take a load off to enjoy yourself a little bit?
I don't really even know. I would just take week to week, work a week, and I don't pay no attention to it. Get up Monday morning, ready to go to work again.
Take it as it comes.
Yeah.
Man, you are a testament to so many things, Rooster, and I don't even know if you realize it. You inspire me in ways I can't necessarily describe it. I really, if you had any advice to some people my age, in our 20s and our 30s, and whether, it don't have to be financial, it don't have to be anything. If you had any advice as far as what's gotten you this far in life, what have you eaten, what have you drinking, what's your advice?
Don't smoke, never smoke, never drink no hard liquor.
Uh-oh.
I might just taste of it. Like Jimmy and there going on, take a shot, I just wet my tongue to it. I don't give up about it.
Yeah, there's a little taste, nothing, yeah.
But just never laid around drunk almost, on a bank, and always had a home, and had plenty of clothes to wear, and always had plenty to eat. Never had plenty of money, but I had plenty to eat.
Hey, Now,
Just
when
ain't
you were
like that.
younger, did you do a lot of hunting?
Oh, that's all I done, hunt. Yeah,
Man.
hunt, fish. That's the reason I don't fish now.
Hmm.
I don't fish now. If I start fishing, I'll quit cutting grass.
Just makes you want. It is like that, man.
I won't hit none of them licks.
Dad and I went down there, got that first little bite, man. It hooks you. It makes you.
Paul,
You're more hooked than the fish.
Dean and they try to get me to go fishing all the time. Paul and them down there. I said, no, if I start, I won't want to quit.
Yeah.
So I don't do it.
I know it. It would be good to sit on a bank and catch a fish with you.
I do.
I know what you mean, man.
Coon hunting and hunting for nights.
And that's with anything. I mean, it's hard to make the time. It really is.
Got all that done. No, I never did do nothing against my health.
Yes.
But when I was a kid, about 8 years old, I started smoking. You know how kids do. I could smoke too many of those long green we didn't have a bag like we do now.
It wasn't like these.
No, it was old long green out of the barn.
Yeah, a whole different story.
Rolled up out an old catalog book, get up and smoke, and I got to smoking and burn my throat, and I quit it. I said, I ain't smoking them damn things, burn my throat up.
Man,
So
you might just plant the seed, because I'm about to put these things down.
Yeah,
It's already,
kill you.
since my dad had that stroke, them doctors are on it, man. The
Yeah,
smoking, you
cigarettes
put
are-
the smoking down, that smoking will kill you. It increases your rate. I don't think it's good for you at all.
Hey, Rooster, tell me about the lawnmower that had the Volkswagen engine.
No, I ain't telling that.
The Volkswagen that had a lawnmower engine.
The
Man,
lawnmower that had the Volkswagen
I had a
engine.
Volkswagen cut off, and had two big tractor tires on it. Had a riding mower about like as big as that out there. Had the wheels off around and set it up there and made my hood on the grill and everything.
so what, you fabricated it all yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That's
It was
Anyway, there wasn't no bolts in it. It's all welded. Everything well done. Well, I had to start out the bicycle chain, and the bicycle chain kept coming off.
Yeah.
What I done, I went across the creek over J. Gibson had over, I think an old 79 or 80.
Oh, Credit Road tracks.
Across the creek over here.
Yeah.
It had a steering wheel in it. I took the steering wheel out of this old truck. I cut the shaft all down, the rods all down, I shortened her up. Got the high buckets, rice seats in the back, is up there till one of them. I had them mounted on that son of a bitch, boy, I tell you what, that son of a bitch is roll with you, but it runs 60 miles an hour.
That's the way to do it.
Well, he rode 60 mile an hour over the
Not-
railroad tracks right there.
I was down Carrollton, I see I lost my driver's license, I used it before my lawnmower, didn't have no, and I had a dummy deck under it.
Yeah.
And had a 8-horse motor sitting under a little more like it was sitting in the headboard. And it made a dummy out of it. See? It looked just like a real lawnmower, but it's a dummy. It's all welded.
Yeah.
There wasn't no bolts in it. It's welded.
Yeah.
Well, I went down there, stopped there. Jimmy Chandler, I had my mower, and I've been mowing grass, and he told me to come by and pick his mower and bring it home and do some work on it. Well, I picked his mower up, and I got on that back of that trailer, and I had that Volkswagen, just drove it up, that Volkswagen one. Front wheel sit about that close to the back one.
Man.
Them big old tires on it, you know. I come on the goddamn hill up there, and the wind was blowing 60 miles an hour, I know it. Rode my goddamn hat off, I went to reach for my hat, and that son of a bitch started to back in the trailer, and all once that tractor started whipping, I turned that son of a bitch upside down. It just flattened that son of a bitch down, looked like he shot a mule, and he just laid down. And it throwed me and cut a little bitty hole right there in my eyebrow, and the goddamn blood was
Cut
squirting
your
out,
goddamn eyeball out almost.
squirting out like that. It got a whole towel wet, blood.
Viewer discretion is advised. Rooster, don't
I was
hurt
about half
yourself.
drunk on that son of a bitch anyway, and then it knocked all the
Have drunk my ass.
it knocked all the sober out. I was drunk from the sound of it, I reckon, because I went to the hospital. Here come the cops down there. I was in the hospital, and they taking breast instead in the hell. They couldn't get nothing on me. And they didn't take no blood test, so they probably would have took a
Did
blood
you
test.
feel drunk?
No, I didn't. No, hell no, it sobered me up.
He said, once I sobered up by the time I turned up.
And then they took me in there in the hospital, showed my eye up, and left me sitting there on the goddamn bed, and I reckon I bled a lot of blood. I lost a lot of blood. And I was sitting there, and the whole lady's in there doing something, doctor and them, the nurse was talking. I fell off in that bed and busted open again.
Damn,
and
man.
When I woke up again, I said, what the hell am I doing here again? He said, you fell out there and you busted this open. We had to bring you in here, get it sewed back up again. Said, you fell out there. I said, God damn, I come down to get well. I didn't come down to get killed. I almost didn't done got killed. Hello. What am I doing? I ain't doing much anything. Just playing a little music here. Why? Oh, that's done. I don't guess I get to go up there with tonight. Yeah.
Let him take his calling, guys.
What
we're dealing with is,
I'm over here now.
I know I can ask Rooster some questions. I know we can keep this cut and dry, but we have a few friends around right now that have been through it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the pretty, all of it with Rooster. And whether they want to sit on camera or not, their presence can bring some good stories, some good memories, and things that my questions may not unlock, we might not even stumble into. So, you may hear some other voices, they may introduce themselves, they may not, but they're friends of ours, they're friends of Rooster's, and we're going to keep it rolling, whether my questions, their questions, we're going to rock. Rooster's having a good time, and that was the whole goal of today. I think we done made it happen.
I said, hell, come down to get fixed. They didn't come down to get killed. Almost got killed up on the goddamn road. Yeah, I played that son of a bitch down at them back bucket seats in the high rise in the van.
Yeah.
When it turned over, that thing turned it upside down, throwed my toolbox down the road. My tractor throwed it off, and it went down the road about near that telephone post down the Blacktop Road. When it landed on the wheels.
Man.
That old cop out there,
Crash and burn.
what's called it, he was living, he tell you thing. He's Joe Drury over there. The cops over there had a wrecking bar trying to get a seal number on that damn thing. Everything welded. Everything welded.
They're playing hell trying to
Wheels
get it
on it. Damn wheels welded on it.
Back when Rooster was Rooster.
Man, I just can only imagine the things you all have seen, the things you run around and done, and like I said, the good times, the bad times. I can only imagine.
Rooster was Rooster though.
We had a ball, buddy.
Now, weren't you telling me you worked on a bridge, or you had worked?
Built that in down at Carrollton, worked on it.
Yeah, on the highway.
Yeah, across the Kentucky River.
Man, I forget what it was. You told me what you got paid to work on that, and I remember it blew my mind. I know it was. What did you get?
$1.50 an hour.
$1.50 an hour, y'all. Like, let that sink in. Right now, your average job in Florence, Cincinnati, Louisville, you can get anywhere from $16 an hour, like some fast food, or if you go to warehouse, maybe $17. You get on with a little bonus. You might find something with 2021. That is all astronomically higher than $1.50 an hour, and you were doing hard work, concrete, rebar.
I've been on under a piece of steel under that bridge over there.
That is, it's incredible, and that's in a 60-year time span.
Yeah.
Look how much has changed. It's unbelievable.
Rooster, that was good money, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty good money. It's a hell of a lot better than it is now.
That's so wild, man. I can't imagine your perspective on that. And you never really much paid it. You didn't pay no attention to politics, what's going on in Washington.
You didn't know. You had to read newspaper.
Yeah, you didn't have the phone in your pocket giving you 20 updates, or the TV sitting there screaming at you, we're all burning.
I had a belt on my ass if I didn't get out and go to work. Back stick over my goddamn head.
Yeah.
Man.
You come out of bed, but when you holler one time, you didn't want him to holler the second time.
It'll work.
You got burned up, buddy.
It'll work.
If you didn't come in for supper, you didn't get none,
No.
did you?
That's what I mean.
When you went, we had 3 meals a day, and it was damn it was a bean and tater. That's 3 meals a day. And you eat, you didn't go back and mess around the damn table to the next meal. It's over. When you got on that table, you better eat what you got. You get full, because you didn't go back and mess around. After you wash the dishes and stuff, that's it.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know.
Now they go in there and they get a goddamn bowl, run in there and get another bowl,
Eating them out
go
the
in
house
and lay
alone?
down in the goddamn bed, eat the supper, and all that goddamn crap.
Man, it's one of those things. My dad worked me hard young, but I think my definition, don't get me wrong, I know a hard day's work. At the same time, I think my definition and what I seen as hard work is a completely different ball game than what you all seen, what he's seen, it's completely different. It's completely different.
Hard day at work is a hard day at work.
But that farm
He
work,
used to
that
rent a
barn work,
goddamn-
that, man, it's
He used
just,
to in a farm, he wouldn't rent unless he had about 2 acres of grub up buck bushes and things. He rented that weekend, some bitch up. Oh, it's good locust ground, boy, grow good tobacco, yeah. Goddamn buck bushes, took a grub hard, dig them out, and piled of them big, you know. And trees, brush, and like how we had to do it. Didn't we get a goddamn ass for it?
You did, or you get your ass whooped.
You got
You're
that
right.
right. You didn't one toe but one time. You better make sure you hear it the
Get
first
your
time.
ass whooped.
man,
It ain't like it is now.
it's completely,
You can't
yeah.
make your kid mind no more now. Hell, the law will get you.
You're
That's
right
what-
on that one.
That kind of leads me into what I was going to ask you is, I mean, what do you think of the younger generation and what you've seen?
Well, I think the latest goddamn bunch of people I've ever seen.
Fucking amen.
It's the latest, they too goddamn honest to work. They want somebody to take care of them. Feed
Yep.
them.
I can say I've seen it, man. I've seen it. I mean, and whether we're
Like
talking,
I was telling Mitch one time, I said, Rich, can I borrow $40 from you? I said, he said, I said, you working? He said, no. I said, how the hell you gonna pay me back when you're working? Yeah. I said, get the hell out of here.
it's one of those things, and yeah, if someone's 30 years old, able-bodied, laid up, don't want to work, and you're out here 88 years old, mowing, weed eating, getting to it, pulling trailers.
84, ain't it?
No,
He said he's 88, headed to
88.
89.
88?
I was born 1933.
I don't know.
Pull the
I
calculator
can't
out.
eat. I can't eat
I
that.
can't either. I just
Hey.
know what
You're 88.
88.
You still celebrate your birthday? You still get a cake and all
Ah,
that?
hell no. Richard didn't come down. We didn't celebrate this time.
Heck, 80 anything will kind of get repetitive. I guess some birthdays get repetitive too. He's like, yeah, I'm done with cake. I've done had cake
Huh?
80 times.
88.
88. Going on 88, 89.
Man, I salute you. I commend you. I swear. What's your secret, Rooster? Tell us, man. Come on, we gotta know.
You know, just stay out of the
Well,
way
you know-
and don't get in trouble.
You know,
You gotta be a
Get-
yard
get-
bird.
You gotta get your lawnmower and ride mower, go to work.
I might.
Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Weed eater. Don't graze or nothing.
So you've done a lot of tobacco
Oh,
work.
hell yeah. That's all I was born on, raised on farm. Raised tobacco.
Even that's another testament, being that you grew up and worked on a tobacco farm and didn't
Yeah.
smoke cigarettes, or did and put them down quick.
Hell, I helped build that golf.
he chew it.
I
Yeah,
helped build that golf course up here at Prairie Park.
man.
Cut all them right of ways, them roads. I had 8 men working up there for me. I cut every damn one of them roads up through there.
Tell him what the process of tobacco is. Yeah.
Oh,
You got to seed it. You got to sow
well,
it.
you got to.
3 tiers.
When we was going out, if it got hotbeds, but I mean, we had to take a cut of wood, make a drag, put it on there, burn a 12-foot plain bed, wide and 50 or 100 foot however we wanted. You had to take a drag and then take the horses, let it burn to kill the weeds, pull it up another little hump, let it burn there a while, and then pull it up another little hump, maybe 50 or 100 feet plain bed. Now, to get that done, you had to turn around, rake it down with a rake, and then you had to go back and sow it down with damn seeds, you know, mix the seed up and wood dust,
Pull.
Just kinda help it,
Pull
yeah.
with horses. Pull with horses.
and the ashes, mix it up in the ashes there with it, straight through the screener, and get the ashes and mix your seed in, sow the plant bed like that, and then you went and bought canvas and put over it. And then when that got done, when you wait on to get ready to set it,
Yeah.
you had to pull the plants
Pull
up,
the plants out of the ground.
pull them out of the ground, and then take them out there in the field and set them in the ground. Then when you get it set up, you had to turn around and take a hoe and hoe it out and plow it out with a horse. And when you got all that done, then you turn around and when it Grew up, you had to suck it, go down and pull the goddamn suckers off every stalk.
Oh yeah.
And when they got that done, got yeller, they take a knife, tomahawk,
Top it,
spear,
top it.
Yep.
at the top it,
Yep,
and then
top it.
spear it, and then house it up in a barn.
Yeah. See, that's the part I'm most familiar with.
And then
is the
you
barn.
got, when they kill it up, you got to get up there and sort it back out.
Yeah.
Book it on the ground and pack it in the strip room, strip it, press it, take it out of the barn, and put it in the stack, and then get ready to load it to take it to market. You had to load it up again. You got down there to the warehouse, you had to unload it and grade it out down there, and that's the end of it.
Now,
Man,
Rooster,
I was gonna say, after all of that, a whole season worth of work, how much did the family bring home?
enough to make the bills.
Sometimes didn't make enough to make the bills. We didn't. They'd bought a 2-horse sled, and borrowed the money from the landlord. It took him 3 years to pay that goddamn $35 off.
Man.
And then after he got it paid off, my oldest brother and youngest brother, older than me, he got on that goddamn thing up there and come a big snow in. Hell, we had snow that deep back when I've old fence posted. Up there on that hill, got that son of a bitch up there on the hill, and he got on that son of a bitch. He got away from it and went through a goddamn tree down there, and it split that wagon wide open. It rolled off from it. Didn't hurt them, but it tore the hell out of that sled. Took them 3 years to pay that sled off.
See, I know I look dumbfounded through most of this, but it's because I'm truly in amazement, Rooster.
Yeah,
I'm in amazement.
You got a brother?
yeah, I got 4.
Huh?
I got 4 brothers. 4 of them, they're all dead with me.
You're
got
the
3
last
sisters.
one standing.
3 sisters, and I'm only one.
I'm sorry about that, Rooster.
I
but
never know that.
Yeah.
Add another testament to the list. You're the last one
I
standing,
never
brother.
I never know that you had brothers. or something.
And overall, I mean, growing up, did you have a decent home life as far as mom and dad? And
We just had to know the house, you know, papered and cleaned up. You
made
know.
it work.
Hell, sometimes you'd be laying in the bed and see snow come through the fucking window.
Oh, man, I
It
can't.
would. I ain't saying we was the kind of house we lived in. Mom took an old mini old flour sack. We bought the flour, 24-pound sack of flour is the way we bought it, you know. And she'd take them goddamn thing and put flour paste on it and put all them goddamn cracks over them goddamn old houses. That we didn't have no outside.
To kind of make
Yeah.
like almost a cement or a mortar
Yeah,
out of
and
flour.
put paper on it. Cover up the cracks. Well, you'd be laying there some morning, some of them old houses we lived in, you could see the goddamn old no-you floor. You could see the floor raised up and down to the carpet. No, we didn't have no goddamn nothing. We didn't have a goddamn thing. Still ain't got much. Got a little bit more than I did. Not a hell of a lot.
I just, Rooster, you amaze me in
But
so many
anyway-
ways, brother.
But anyway, we didn't have no refrigerators. Didn't have no goddamn electric. We was raised up.
No gas, no
No
Dollar
gas.
General right
Didn't
up the
have-
street.
Hell no, one day, I don't matter, didn't even tell about a dollar store in, back in. That's the way we brought up. We weren't brought up, we brought up rough.
It's a whole different time, man. And
But
I didn't grow up in that, but my grandparents, my great uncles, the older men I was around growing up that I cherish and miss so much, it's the same way, man.
Yeah.
They grew up, and I mean, it was praying for rain just so them crops could grow. I've got a couple old artifacts from my family, and one of them is an old check pocketbook that my great grandpa held, and it's got stuff written in it. I mean, 25 cents he's paying people for a whole day's work, and just you almost seen his out and ins for a few months in this book.
Yeah.
And it's exactly what you're describing. I mean, the money amounts have changed so much, the
Oh,
work
yeah.
has changed so much, the people have changed so much.
if I'd got paid what they're paying now
Oh my
when I
gosh,
was young, I'd been a goddamn millionaire.
it's insane.
I'd been a millionaire with them old cars. I had every goddamn old car made.
And
Bought
yeah,
cheap.
to even think of that, if you would have just grabbed a car and just like put it in the garage and let
Yeah.
it sit and saved it, and some of these cars now are
I
going
don't know,
for 200,000 auction straight out of a junkyard.
28 Chevrolet, 29 Model A Ford, 31 Model A, 34 Ford, 36, 37, 38, you just name it, I had them.
I can't
I
imagine.
drove 'em all.
I cannot imagine.
He got a goddamn one of them.
I
Didn't
know.
even dream about it being worth this shit now, you know.
I know. One of my buddy's grandpas, I think he's got one of them old Model A's in his garage. I don't know if it still runs, but I know he's got most of it. And it's just amazing to look through it.
I bought that old Model A Ford, $25. It run good.
$25. And once again, I'll tell everybody on the video, I know through most of this, I'm looking like jaw down here by this stump. I'm just amazed, and it's because when it comes to people like Rooster, when it comes to some of the people you're not seeing on camera, like Dean over here, these people, man, there ain't many left of them. There ain't. Things are changing, people are different, and these are the people you have to listen to. You have to get some knowledge from. You have to sit down, make the time, and talk with them. You have to. Because if we don't, we're headed for trouble. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'll give her a break. I know Richie's about to get that tractor started. No. I got a lot I want to pick your brain on, and I know this took us 2.5 months to organize and get together. We'll definitely make the time to sit down more. Yeah. We'll do a live. I want to pick your brain on a few things, Rooster. I just can't thank you enough for taking the time to sit down with me. You're a great man. I feel privileged to get to meet you, get to know you. I feel privileged to introduce you to my channel and to the people that kind of follow me and support me and Felicia and our endeavors. It's people like you that make this world go around, Rooster.
I'm glad to sit down and talk to you about it.
Oh yeah. Even that. I know my dad thinks a lot of you, thinks a lot of Dean, thinks a lot of everybody down here. We'll have to do this again.
Yeah, we do it again. Yeah.
You got a pretty busy week ahead of you?
No, I never had no.
I said the season's probably going to slow down on you a little bit
probably
here. Finally give you a break.
Got another cutting to you, about it.
Heck, Felicia's been taking your work from you, ain't she? She's been...
Better go to it.
I taught Felicia how to mow. She had never mowed a yard before, and she's been mowing where we're at, and that's usually what he mows. And I told her, man, don't let her cut you out to work. Don't let her. Tell her stop it.
Not me, man.
He said, nah, let her. Heck, that's less for me to do. Man, I'd say we did good. Getting all the equipment out, you got it over here damn near at noon, getting it all set up, getting the picking and grinning. I think we done it right, Rooster.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it done.
And now what do we do? Throw a party?
I don't know. Whatever brings it on.
That's awesome, Rooster.
That was all right.